Once again, a very good evening to all. And my previous video, I discussed about the hematopoiesis and the stages involved in the differentiation of different type of series of the blood cells. Now we'll discuss in this section the hematopoietic growth factors, right? So pluripotent stem cells are capable of becoming any type of cell. I have told you. Therefore, they need certain growth factors to direct their differentiation. Because the pluripotent hematopoietic stem cells are undifferentiated. In order to be differentiated into a particular cell type, they need certain specific growth factors for that. So first growth factors are various interleukins. Okay. Then there is colony stimulating factors. Then thrombopoietin and erythropoietin. From the name itself, it is very clear that erythropoietin is going to stimulate the erythroid series. Thrombopoietin is going to stimulate the megakaryocyte series, and colony stimulating factors and interleukins, they are concerned with other type of series. So there are many growth factors and unlimited combinations which could direct differentiation. So generally committing these combination to memory is outside the scope of a medical student, obviously. So we'll just see broadly how we can tell about them, the functions of these growth factors. So they control the growth and differentiation, of course. They can stimulate the cell maturation. What they can do is they can suppress the apoptosis and they can affect the function of mature non-dividing cells. So as you can see through this diagram, what is the role and what is the involvement of different types of growth factors for causing the PHSCs to differentiate into a particular type of cell lineage. So we know that there are two types of lineages, myeloid and lymphoid. So let's come to the thing that is the multipotent hematopoietic stem cells, or we also call them as pluripotent hematopoietic stem cells. They are also known as the hemocytoblast. Okay, hemocytoblast. So hemocytoblast, if they are under the influence of interleukin 136, okay, and of course GM-CSF, that is the granulocyte monocyte colony stimulating factor, and SCF, that is the small colony factor, right? So all these growth factors are ultimately causing the formation of a common myeloid progenitor. Common myeloid progenitor, as you know, it requires some other growth factors, SCF, TPO, IL-3, GM-CSF, for getting differentiated into megakaryocyte, which will ultimately give rise to thrombocytes or platelets, right? Then, if you see if they're getting the exposure of SCF, EPO, that is erythropoietin, okay, and IL-3, GM-CSF, they are going to differentiate in the form of erythrocytes. And for the granulocyte monocyte CSF, if there is colony stimulating factor, they are going to differentiate into myeloblast. Myeloblast is a progenitor for the granulocytes as well as for monocytes. Okay, different permutation and combination of the growth factor is involved in different types of differentiation. Here, what you can see that the GM-CSF, right, granulocyte monocyte colony stimulating factor is the same. IL-3, IL-6 is shared by basophil and neutrophil. SCF is shared by basophil and neutrophil, and GACSF is also shared by basophil and neutrophil. For eosinophil specifically, we need IL-5, which is different, IL-3, IL-5, and GM-CSF. And for the monocyte, we need SCF, MCSF, a monocyte colony stimulating factor, granulocyte monocyte colony stimulating factor, IL-3 and IL-6. So IL-3 is common in all the four things, and IL-6 in these basophil, neutrophil, and monocytes, and IL-5 and IL-3 basically in the differentiation of eosinophil from myeloblast. Then this was about the myeloid series. If we come to the the lymphoid progenitor, it is the FLT3 ligand, TNF alpha, TGF beta 1. This, all these tumor necrosis factor, all these and the interleukins IL-2, 7, 12, SDF1, these are all causing the differentiation of the common lymphoid progenitor into small lymphocytes. Now lymphocytes can be B or T. T lymphocyte involved in the cell mediated immunity, B lymphocyte involved in the antibody mediated humoral immunity. So for their differentiation particularly, we need IL-1, IL-2, IL-4, IL-6 and IL-7, means the interleukins. So there is the involvement of different types of growth factors for different types of the differentiated cells. So the next part I'll continue in the next video. Thank you so much for listening about this section.